everyone, and welcome to the Captain's Video Blog. We are Wednesday, October the 19th, 2016. Don't worry about this bloodshot eye. It's, first that I'm really tired, and second that, I've been cleaning my bedroom for like the past 4 days in a row. So at one point the products they just you one day you forget cleaning your hands correctly after manipulating I don't know some wiping towel, wiping paper with the pee, and I didn't put my hand literally in my dog's pee, but I cleaned my hands, and there was still some soap right in the eye. It doesn't hurt anymore. Uh, I mean, that would be bad if it was hurting, wouldn't it? Um, anyway, I got an email for my appointment. Proving that putting your body at risk has rewards, I guess, because once again I stayed awake way past what I usually think. Yesterday I said that I would go to sleep as soon as I had finished recording, but then, as I wrote in the description, in the middle of the morning I was still awake, with the YouTube app still saying, yeah, 3 hours remain in the upload, when I think it was done uploading way in the afternoon. So yeah. And the worst thing is, I got the mail, it was a bit before 10 a.m., which means that I could have gone to sleep around that time. And again, I had to wait for some vinyl records to arrive in the mail. I waited until 1 p.m. for that, but I could have still gone to sleep after that. And I didn't. I waited, I think, until 5 in the afternoon, so yeah, around 12 hours ago, because I took a photograph of two of the dogs sleeping next to each other. It was the smallest one and the oldest one. The oldest one, he's a grumpy old dog who doesn't like the youngins. It's gonna be a while until he's finally, cool with it, I guess. Um, anyway, I think that there was some football. Yeah, Lyon lost to Juventus yesterday, so Tuesday, and Paris won 3-0 against the Swiss club, while Arsenal was winning like 6-0 or something like that against Ludogorets. So and Barcelona won 4-0 against Manchester City, meaning that sometimes you just cannot have easy matches with a very good coach and a very good team. You also need the MSN. Let's talk about Smackdown then. Because I basically I'm just done watching it, even though I was probably done watching it around 4 in the morning. Yeah, that was an hour ago. Sure. So it started with Randy Orton. I don't know what Randy Orton is going for. At one point he was looking very edgy teen and all that, and then he started being more like a maniac. But then he just reverted to badly written psychopath. Says, yeah, Bray Wyatt, you have removed what remained of sanity in me, or something like that. You freed me. And Bray Wyatt appeared in a casket. The absolute madman. He appeared in the casket and he said, yeah, man. You said I freed you. You just, he went on about Randy Orton not really knowing what it was to be freed, to be in a controlled frenzy, really. And then he said he's here because Randy Orton faced Luke Harper, which was not that good of a match. And then there were some druids with sheep masks who arrived and pushed Bray Wyatt, who was in a casket, and then he emerged from the casket. He stepped out, closed the casket, intervened in the match, costing Luke Harper the match. But really, who cares? Uh, and then Kane appeared in the casket. Ooh, spooky. Um, well, Kane and Orton, they were about to hit their finishers on the Wyatt family, and then and they were not there anymore. Wyatt and Harper. Where? How do they do that? Oh yeah. Kane was a little bit frustrated, and as such he let out the explosions on 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 the posts. It was very obvious that Kane would be coming back during this match because, well, there were, the flaming tubes. They were already there. If you look properly at the ring posts, when there's an angle where Kane might be involved, you will always see this sign that pretty much says, yeah, he will be there. So yeah. um, and one thing that happened a lot during the night was going back and forth with James Ellsworth and AJ Styles because of their world title match. AJ Styles was visibly pissed, and he was even more pissed on Talking Smack for reasons that we will talk about later. But yeah, James Ellsworth was feeling like it's the Cinderella story, really. And I mean, he has all the rights to do it. Really, it was pretty damn troubling to see how from a jobber he became a number one contender. And well, I mean, on Raw he would have there probably wouldn't have been the same kind of reception for him, but SmackDown has made it matter, has made him matter, and he was incredibly over when he walked through the curtain at the end of for the main event. So yeah, then there was Naomi facing Alexa Bliss, because Alexa Bliss has lost to Naomi, and she felt that she could win. She felt like the victory at No Mercy was a fluke. And well, turns out it probably was because well, Alexa Bliss won. Easy as that. Uh, no, but really though, really easy as that. She didn't really look like she broke a sweat, and well, there was the Twisted Bliss, which is kind of a weird name. I don't remember the original name, but it felt better. Probably not as heel as it should have been for Alexa Bliss. She was also dressed like Freddy Krueger, as she did for a while when she was in the managing and basically being part of the the BAMF BAMF, Blake, Alexa, and Murphy Factor, something like that. Yeah, on NXT. So yeah, it's already better than her her Harley Quinn cosplay. Uh, yeah. Also, I just remember that I said a wrong thing. She's facing Becky Lynch on the 8th and not the 28th of November. Yeah. So there's that. There was a six-man tag between Well, I talked about it last week. I even considered the idea that this would happen. Six man tag match between the tag champs and Slater and Rhino and Dolph Ziggler against um, the Spirit Squad and the Miz. The Spirit Squad and the Miz won because the Miz clocked Heath Slater in the face. Um, but yeah, besides that, it really looked like the tag champs would have been able to take it. Like Heath Slater, he's so much better than you would think. He isn't really technical or a brawler or something like that, but he's got some moves. So yeah, good on him. But then again, he ate the pin. So yeah, his motivation for intervening last week was that he's a father of many kids, so he needs to be a role model, and the motivation for Rhino is that he hates male cheerleaders. I mean, to each his own, I guess. Then Carmella attacked. Well, not really attacked, but it was verbally. She put Nikki Bella on blast for politicking her way into stardom. Now I don't know how much of it is true, how much of it is really internet conspiracy theory. Because AJ Lee did the same thing a couple years ago, saying that the Bellas only got there because of their boyfriends. You know, um, it's no secret that Nikki Bella is dating John Cena and that Brie Bella is expecting a child from Daniel Bryan, because they are married. Uh, yeah, uh, she said that she got into WWE thanks to her looks. She got into the ring thanks to her sister, and she got where she is now thanks to her boyfriend. And Nikki Bella very much didn't like that. Uh, but Carmella is really pissed because at the end of the day, Nikki Bella was cheered when Carmella thought she should have been cheered. Now, had Nikki Bella not been cheered at SummerSlam, which would have been strange, uh, had would have this angle, uh, would have this angle existed in the first place? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Yeah. Kurt Hawkins was supposed to debut against Apollo Crews, but Apollo Crews didn't like that. Kurt Hawkins said, after this match, you're gonna have to rename yourself to Apollo Lose. So he slapped him, and Kurt Hawkins said, no, you blew it. Kurt Hawkins won't debut tonight. Something like that. I really like the fact that Kurt Hawkins is introducing himself. Like he records the intro probably before and he blasts it. Uh, was really cool. I mean, it's not Eva Marie tier of cool, but it's cool anyway. Where is Eva Marie even? Yeah. What was there? Dean Ambrose was persuaded that he would be the referee. Daniel Bryan said it's not possible. You can be literally anything else, and Dean Ambrose was pretty much everything else. I think that I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, Baron Corbin just um, blasted, squashed Jack Swagger like in not even 2 minutes. He just ran over him. That was not nice. So yeah, the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship or whatever it's called. James Ellsworth, he has a theme. He has a T-shirt. He went and clapped the hands of the people in the audience, and everybody cheered for him. He has a pretty nasty switchy music. He has no chin, making a chin lock ineffective as fuck. And he won. He won. He's now 2-0, but since it was a victory by disqualification, well, he's not the champion. Too bad. But you know, AJ Styles was really pissed, so he aired his grievances on Talking Smack, while Daniel Bryan was still wearing a cap that was given by Mojo Rawley, who called him Dirty Dan. I mean, Dirty Dan is really fucking hyped. So yeah, um, Daniel Bryan, he was not having it because AJ Styles was the one to say that he would face um, the the Ellster. So yeah, he said, well, you know what? Next week you want to face Dean Ambrose, you're facing him. But if you lose, he's got a title shot. Oh boy. Baron Corbin said that he didn't give a fuck about anyone, basically, and that I'm the best, and I will fight everyone and anyone, and you're the authority that you fought against. And everyone was like, yeah, but I'm not fighting your battles. I fought my own. And well, if you don't want to do that, well, too bad, pretty much. So yeah, pretty interesting, pretty entertaining episode of Smackdown. That's how you build a superstar with James Ellsworth. But you know, the Cinderella story is over. Probably will see him in the Royal Rumble because at this point, not having him in the Royal Rumble would be fucking mistake. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. I'll be even more tired tomorrow because the appointment is like in 9 hours.